Hey, what's up? Dixie TM. And I know a lot of people like the WWE PPVs are it's the worst thing ever. And let me there's some people who are upset. There's rightly so. But to me, there are some pretty bad ones. For example, WWE Wild Card. I don't know what they're gonna do. It's gonna be the like sort of Raw Roulette. Money in the Bank. So basically, you're basically taking off basically taking away money from the bank and from WrestleMania, getting people who actually run on the show. Someone like say Kofi Kingston or Shelton Benjamin, or someone like Evan Bourne or say MVP. Basically say no, 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 sorry, you have to wait until July to get their shot, if not that. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if they won't get their shot. They'll probably it's gonna be like John Cena, Big Show, Triple H, the entire just the old hat again. But that's the businesses or what have you. But to me, something was really interesting. Something really interesting came by, and it's right here on you can this is you see right here at WWE.com, and you can see right here, Hell in a Cell, Night of Champions. Night of Champions happens on September 9th, on the 19th. Okay, but let's look at Hell in a Cell. That is October 3rd. 2 weeks. I checked. It's 2 weeks after. What type of mind thinks this is going to be okay? What type of person would think, okay, we're just going to have a pay per view with only 2 weeks to build? I know that it is by far the most stupidest thing the WWE is doing, and even worse, it just seems like they're just going to overload on pay per views, and even worse, it just brings no build. People just you're gonna have like a screw ending like they did at Breaking Point just to establish what's going on, which I don't want to see again. It's like a week, two. You can't have this 2 week build. People don't really watch or just don't even. People don't get a grasp of what's going on. People won't even buy a show. Like, people barely buy your shows nowadays, and they think I don't think just people in this recession, where people have been like people who are gonna go after Night of Champions. They're gonna go and buy. Okay, we're gonna go buy a pay per view, a $40 pay per view, $50 pay per view, $45. Well, I don't know how much they're charging. There's less than $100. $40. Basically, 2 weeks later. No one got that much money nowadays. That's just crazy. Maybe can someone can enlighten me, tell me what's going on, tell me what's going on, what's up, or what have you. I just want to know what's going on here. At least give me some type of clairvoyance or what have you. Oh, and by the way, by the way, the one of the things I really don't like about this is the gimmicks. It is Extreme Rules, Wild Card, Fatal Four Way, Money in the Bank, and basically Hell in a Cell. Majority of these are gimmicks. That is to me screams that even worse. After WrestleMania, Extreme Rules, Wild Card, Fatal Four Way, Money in the Bank, they come right after each other. So there's this overloading on gimmicks, and more gimmicks. Instead of putting their wrestlers and just having two guys fighting with no little to no gimmicks or what have you, just have to right in the ring. They just overload with gimmicks and BS. But if it's a talent issue, then honestly, then go get after some talents. I know they're trying to do the whole NXT thing, um, and they're trying to get these guys. But honestly, if it's in the range for a talent, what have you? Get some people from Indies, get some people from Ring of Honor, get some people from TNA, what have you. I mean, get some people who can work. that the WWE style, if not the pro wrestling style, what have you. Get some people. If you know, or they just want something to keep people, keep their mind on the ball. Like, okay, we're just gonna hit them all these gimmicks, gimmicks. I'm like, you have to put all this style in, but no substance. Where's the substance in these four pay-per-views? Extreme Rules, Wild Card, Fatal 4-Way, and Money in the Bank. Where is the substance? There's no substance. It's just gimmicks. Gimmicks upon gimmicks upon gimmicks. And until the WWE realizes, or TNA or any pro wrestling realize, hopefully these pro wrestling companies realize that gimmicks don't really sell. It is the wrestlers that sell. It is the ring wrestling, not the ring, but the wrestlers that sell. They go into that ring and fight. Two guys fighting. That's what sells tickets. Are two or four guys just going at each other. That sort of thing. Be like tag team, what have you. That is what sells. There's BS about Wild Card, Extreme Rules, which, by the way, took so many major stars out. For example, Randy Orton a couple years ago. That sort of thing. What's the point of having all of these, having all these gimmicks? It's stupid. It's idiotic. Come on, I expect better. I expect better from this, man. I really do. But, it seems like they don't want to do better. They just want to line their pockets. Then so be it. Then so be it, WWE. You're going for that quick cash pick. Just because, hey, our last gimmick pay-per-view sold a lot. They'll sell again. It's going to bite you in the ass. And you know what? I'm not going to be surprised. I'll laugh at you. Because that's what and you're going to be right there saying, oh my goodness, our pay-per-view buy rates suck now. No one cares. We're basically doing the same old crap, and we haven't pushed any stars. And by the time you do push these stars, and believe you me, when your Triple H is gone, your Shawn Michaels gone, when your Edge is gone, when your Undertaker's gone, well, and when Cena, because Cena has his back injuries, I think he might have to retire soon as well. Who have you pushed? Orton? You defamed him so many times. Batista, he's going to be gone a couple years. Who else? CM Punk, you yo-yoed him to a point that he's basically, it's a miracle that he has a straightened society at this point. I mean, Chris Jericho ain't going to do this forever. And Big Show ain't going to do this forever. I mean, I know they're trying to push Miz and Morrison and R-Truth in his 30s, late 30s, and all this other stuff. But I think they have to start getting these guys more available, putting these guys over. If you're not going to find these guys, put these guys over, the WWE is going to find themselves in the same position WCW was. A lot of backlog. And when you have a lot of the stars who are backlogged, people, they're going to start leaving, and you're going to be screwed. Where people, stars who you could have established, go to other companies. They might not go to TNA, they might not go to Ring of Honor, but they might go to Japan or AAA. Hell, they could go to Ring of Honor or TNA. Hell, Ring of Honor is getting some worldwide distribution, and so is TNA. It's getting on to Bud Hogan. And they're going to say, listen, hey, they're like, you know what? These are the companies. So buy WWE, screw you. We're going to Ring of Honor. We're going to TNA. We're going to go overseas because at least we're not going to deal with old man Mike, who's an old man, telling us and pushing their guys for ain't even over, up to the point that no one even gives a damn anymore, regardless if they're talented or not. Well, it's just that, man. I got, that's just a little rant over there. So, that's my thoughts. Dixie T here. Peace and love. I will see y'all when I see y'all. One.